Hi, today I'm going to show you how to sign up online for this year's summer reading program. The first thing you're going to want to do is open your browser. Once you've done that, I highly recommend that you go to the suttonpubliclibrary.org website. And once there, click on the icon that says Summer Reading Prize Lists. I recommend this because children ages 10 to 13 and teenagers aged 18 and 19 can choose between two different programs to be in. The only true difference between the programs are their prizes, and they are listed here, so you can take a look if you are one of those in between ages and know ahead of time which program you would like to be in. Once you have it figured out, you're going to want to go to suttonpubliclibrary.beanstack.org. And it will bring you to this website. Now, the way summer reading is going to work this year is it is completely online. So you sign up from this website, and just for registering, you earn one virtual ticket. Summer reading is going to be much shorter this year. It's only 4 weeks long. It's going to start Tuesday, July 7th, and run through Friday, July 31st. During those 4 weeks, you're going to want to keep track of any time you spend reading or being read to. For every hour of time you spend being read to or reading yourself, you earn one virtual ticket. Those tickets can then be put into virtual raffles. You can also win extra tickets this year by completing challenge activities, which are on this website. This is the same software that we've used in years previously. So if you remember doing this last year and you remember what your username and password are, you can go ahead and just sign in. You can sign in up here in the top right-hand corner or down below under the "Are you registered on this site?" Now, if you remember doing this in previous years, but you do not have any idea what your username and password are, you can just go ahead and give us a call at the library or send us an email and we can help sort that out for you. But if you have never done this before, you can go ahead and click Register an Individual or Family. Now, the software is going to double check with you. It's going to ask if you have previously used this. And if you're 100% sure that no, you've never used this before, go ahead and click no. And then it's going to ask you if you're registering yourself or if you are registering a child. You have to put your information in as the adult when you are registering a child anyway. So if you are going to be participating, because quite frankly, if you're already reading picture books or listening to audiobooks in the car with and for your children, then you could be earning some tickets and get some free stuff too. But for the sake of argument, let's say that I'm an adult and I'm just registering a child. This top bit is your information so that we can contact you properly. So I'm going to go ahead and just put my fake name in there. And you're going to have to put an email address. The password does not have to be complicated in any capacity. If you have, if you're signing up multiple children and you're going to give them the autonomy to keep track of their own time and enter their own information, you can make everyone have the same password if that is easiest for you. It doesn't matter too much. And I'm going to make my child 10 years old just so that you can see what I was talking about choosing between two different programs. And if you are a Sutton patron and you go to a Sutton school or your child goes to a Sutton school, you can go ahead and just put that in there. If you don't, you can choose other or homeschooled or not at all. So for those in between ages, so for kids and teens, that's 10 to 13, you can choose between teen or kids. I'm going to choose kids because I think they just have more stuff in them. And look at that. We have already earned 1 ticket just for registering. Now it's going to confirm whether or not I want to add another child. I'm going to say no today. And again, it's going to ask me if I'm sure, if I don't want to register. No, I do not want to register. And now we're all set up. Now, because there is only a child registered for an active program, it is going to show up on the kids page. If I was signed up, it would default to my page, the adult page. You do want to be mindful if you have more than one person signed up that you are on the proper page when you are logging, because if you just constantly log minutes on the adult page, then your children won't be able to choose their prizes. Speaking of prizes, if you'd like to see what they are, you can go ahead and click on ticket drawings. And from there, you can see how many tickets you have. I only have the 1 ticket so far from registration. And then it has the entire list of all of the prizes. And if I wanted a better look at the prizes, I could click on the picture. It's going to make it much bigger. It also tells me how many tickets I have in each prize pack. Now, say I wanted to use that 1 ticket I had and put one in the Big Nate raffle. I can add a ticket. Again, it's going to tell me up here how many I have available. And I'm going to add a ticket. Now, I only had 1 ticket, so it's not going to let me enter anymore. But if I had 25 tickets, I could just keep adding tickets until I'd reached my maximum. You don't have to put all of them in one basket. You can divide them up however you'd like, but then we're going to enter that ticket. All right, cool. And then you can see it immediately updated to let me know that I have 1 ticket in this basket. Now, if you accidentally put a ticket in a basket that you don't want it in, there is this nifty feature of subtract ticket, which we can't do when it's an in-person program, which is amazing. So that's how that works. Now, if I wanted to log minutes so that I can earn more tickets, go up to the top there and click log. And it's asking me if I want to log minutes or log activities. So if I've done some reading, I would click log minutes, and I would type in how many minutes I've read. You can do this in hour increments. You can say 2H for 2 hours, or you can do it in minutes. You can say, 15M for 15 minutes. You can do a combination of the two. Or if you're doing everything purely in minute form, you could say 88 minutes, which is an hour and change. The computer software does know how to convert minutes to hours and calculate how many tickets you are supposed to get, so don't worry about that. If you wanted to, you don't have to, but if you had wanted to, you could specify what day it is that you did your reading on. It does keep a log so that you can look back and say, oh, well, I read 3 hours on this day and 3 hours on that day, but it's not necessary. It's just purely if you'd like to keep track of it that way. Same for the title and the author. They are optional and not required in order to log. You just really need to do this part in order to earn tickets. And then you hit log, and look at that, I have earned another badge. If I wanted, I could enter a drawing immediately if I had to go do it, but I don't want to right now. So we're going to say no, and then we can go back. And if I wanted, I could do an activity. So there's 4 activities so far. Say I wanted to do the Facebook scroll and find. So it tells you you have to go check out our Facebook page. So you have to go to our Facebook page and you have to scroll until you find the not so secret code. And then you have to enter the code right here and hit save. And if you have the right code, you will earn another ticket. Now, as I was saying earlier, you want to be mindful that you are logging and doing activities on the proper account. It's easy when it's only one person on the account, but it will tell you up here which patron or account you're on. If I had more people, there would be a drop-down list of all the people under my account that I have access to. Or if you want to add someone, you can do that, and it brings you back to the registration page. So if I wanted to add another child, or if I decided, hey, I want to do it myself, I can. But it is that easy. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and send us an email. You can email me directly at sduffy@cwmars.org, or you can call the library at 508-865-8752. Have a great day.